Hey, what's up, y'all? Alright, what's going on with you? Well, I just had a great time with fellowship with my wife. Gosh, it was great. And sometimes when I'm riding, stuff like that, she reads the word, and we have our Bible study with me driving, and I'm able to talk to her. And yeah, we just had a great time. We was in Second Chronicles, I think it was chapter 14, and it was talking about Asa and how he was a good king, and he did that was pleasing in the sight of the Lord, who I call Yahuwah. That was such a great message, because it talks about him doing that was pleasing in the sight of the Most High. You know, are you doing that which is right? You know, are you really making the right choices by people in your business or things? Are you making good choices? Because see, every choice is a seed that we sow. And every seed we sow is going to bear fruit. It's going to bear a harvest. And it's one thing about the harvest is always greater than the seed that was sown. It's the gift that keeps giving. It keeps giving more and more and more abundantly. You can plant one tomato vine and continue to reap from that. So the thing is that I want to encourage you right now is to just make the right choices and choose ye this day whom you're going to serve. I serve the Most High, and I encourage you to serve doing right instead of doing wrong. It would behoove you, and it would behoove me to serve righteousness. Because if we do what's right, we have a chance of things turning out right. If you do what's wrong, there's a very high risk that it's going to turn out wrong. So the thing is that in the word it talks about working out your salvation. Working out your salvation with fear and with trembling. And what does that mean? And this morning, it took on a whole different meaning. You know, because I love to work out. I train jiu-jitsu. I love to pump steel. I just love this stuff. You know, but spiritually, what does working out your salvation mean? Well, I got a different perspective this morning. Sometimes we just got to work out some people out of our lives. We got to work them out of our life because they're interfering with where we're going. They're not adding to our situation. They're subtracting or dividing. They're not multiplying. They're not adding. They're taking away. They're making withdrawals. They're not making any deposits. And it's not that we're looking for someone to give us something. I'm not looking for no handout because I know there's no free lunch. I'm not looking for no one to give me anything. But here's the thing. We got to work out some things out of our life. Some people and some things. Sometimes it's some naughty ways of thinking. Sometimes it's some naughty ways of speaking. We need to work those things out of our life. If we want to have a good life, a great life, then we need to work some things into our life that's going to bring about some good fruit so that we can have a bountiful harvest that brings 10, 20, 100-fold returns on that stuff. And I'm not talking about the prosperity gospel in the sense of money. You know, everybody likes making that paper. I'm talking about from the sense of prosperity in your relationships, prosperity in your spirit, prosperity in your body. That's the kind of prosperity I'm talking about. Prosperity and having peace of mind. Asa was a man that did that which was pleasing in the sight of the Most High. And so the thing is that when you do what's right, the blessings that come with that. But when we do what's wrong, the curses, the problems, the drama, that comes with that stuff. So we need to understand that first and foremost, what I've chosen to do is do the best I can, is live my life as if the world is watching. There's cameras all over the place. Everybody's got cameras. If you look at all these cars, there's cameras that have gone, and all these cameras, there's hundreds and thousands of cameras that's all around you. What that can, at any moment, based on what you do or don't do, it can click on, boop, and you go viral. Are you gonna go viral for the right reason or for the wrong reason? So I just want to challenge you and encourage you to work it out. You know, there's a song that goes, I'll work it out. Work that stuff out, man. Work it out. When we work out things, it's like having a container. You're a vessel, and that container only has a capacity to hold so much. So what I'm saying in that is that your capacity, if you got an 8 ounce, it can only hold 8 ounces of whatever. If you got a gallon jug, it can only hold that much. Well, if you already got crap in that jug, how can you put something fresh in there? So you got to pour that which is in there out. And if what you're trying to get in is better than what's on the inside of that thing already, why don't you just pour that out? Pour that out. So now you can line up with the Most High. See, you worked it out, got it out of there. Now he can pour into you. And see, he blesses you so that you can be a blessing. That's what he does. He blesses you so you can be a blessing. What kind of a blessing are you? Are you a blessing? You know? Well, work it out, man. Shoot, work that stuff out so that he can work that stuff into you that you really want and that you really need in your life. That's gonna bring about fruit. It's all about bearing fruit. And is your life bearing fruit? And if so, what kind of fruit? There's good fruit and there's bad fruit. And so, are you bringing about good fruit? Well, you gotta work it out, man. We gotta work it out and choose to obey. Listen. Do what's right, and I guarantee you, if you do what's right, eventually it will turn out right for you. It will turn out right for you. You will be blessed, and you will have abundance flowing in your life on so many different levels. And that's my challenge to you, and encouragement to you is that work it out, man. Work it out. All right, y'all. Hey, I've talked long enough. This has been great. I just had that on me, inside of me, man. I had to get it out of me. It's a word that the Most High gave me as far as work it out. Working out bad things out of your life. Work it out so that he can work some good things into your life. That's what we have to do. We have to work it out so that truly he can work it into us and just enjoy the benefits of that. You know, working it out, man. It's something about pumping steel. It's something about getting underneath that weight. And you know what? When you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. Get that stuff. Get it. Get it. Whether you feel like it or not, it's not based on how I feel. It's based on what I know. If I do this, it's for my betterment. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to feel better because I did what I was supposed to do, whether I felt like it or not. That is self-discipline. That's discipline in full effect. It's doing what you should do, whether you feel like it or not. It's not based on how I feel. It's based on what I know and what I understand. And that's on a whole different level when we talk about wisdom and understanding. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because this is going to make me better off. Okay? So I just challenge you and encourage you. Work it out, man. Work it out. Work it out. It sucks when the muscles are under stress and tension, you know, because you're working out. But I'm telling you, the benefits are far greater than the pain and the price that you're paying at the moment. Get that stuff. All right, holler at you guys later. We'll talk later. Shalom and holla back.